Hi everybody, it's Tatiana, and it has been a minute since I have recorded a book review, and so today I said why not be ambitious and do 2 back to back. Now what I need to do is they mowed the lawn today and I have been itching. I need to check to make sure I'm not ashy because I have been attempting to scratch my skin off. Okay, so the first book that I am going to be reviewing, and I'm saying first, this is the only review for this video, and I need to move it along because it's a shorter story. It's a novella, and it is called Pretty Marys All in a Row by Gwendolyn Kista. Don't really know how to say the last name, and I found out about this book from Thomas over at SFF 180. I will link his channel in the description box below. If you are not subscribed to his channel and you are a fan of science fiction and fantasy, you need to seriously subscribe to his channel, if for nothing else than the Mailbag Mondays, because Thomas is a known reviewer in the SFF community, and so he gets arcs from publishers months before the books come out. So I love him as a resource to find new books to look for, and this book he got from a small publisher. I don't remember the name of the publishing company, but from the description of it, I went on ahead to Amazon and purchased it on my Kindle, and that's why I don't have the book with me, because it's on my Kindle. I'm not going to sit up here and hold my Kindle because the screen will time out. But hopefully I put a picture of the cover as the thumbnail for this video if I'm not entirely lazy when it comes time to edit. What this novella is a story of all of the Marys of urban legend. Now, having said that, I did not know that Marys like Miss Mary Mack and Mary Quite Contrary were urban legend Marys. I thought they were nursery rhymes. And yeah, but they are all, there's a house full of urban legend Marys who are ghosts. And it's the adventures of one of the Marys in the place where she goes each night. And something happens that kind of makes the story turn into a different direction. And yeah, things move on from there. I don't want to give too much away because it is a short story. I will say that this story is beautifully written. It is the descriptions are so vivid. I did not have to work to picture the settings in my head. I think the author did a really good job of creating this world this part of the world where the Marys reside, and explaining what they do every night without being info dumpy and without feeling like it was just like a rush of information or too little information in the time that you have for the novel. The connections that they have with each other, the differences in their relationships with each other, how they are connected yet disconnected from each other, it was just all done really well in my opinion. I thoroughly enjoyed the story. While it is a short novel, it's supposed to be somewhat of a creepy horror novel. I did not get that feel at all. I can understand where there's somebody who, seriously, a kid who doesn't read a lot of horror, it's not as creepy as Christopher Pike and Lois Duncan, but it was still enjoyable to read. It had a small feeling of foreboding, very, very small, but as creepy as I think you're supposed to feel while reading it, I didn't get any of those creepy feelings at all. I did want to know what happened next. I wanted the information that the Marys were trying to find in the story. So that in itself was enough to keep me going. And I would have finished this book in one sitting if I had not started it at 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, that was just really enjoyable and very surprising because I didn't expect to like it. It was $3 well spent. And I am actually going to be purchasing another, because I waited to purchase another book from that same haul that Thomas got from the publisher until I finished this book. So I'm going to be purchasing another book because I really enjoyed this story. So yeah, that is all that I have for this review. I will put a link in the description box below again to Thomas's channel, and I'll put a link to the book if you are looking for more information on the story in the description box below as well. Check them out, and thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good weekend whenever you see this video. Peace out.